Queen Camilla breaks into tears after being caught destroying Princess Diana's letters, a scandal so explosive it's shaking the very foundation of the royal family. Picture this: a dimly lit room at Clarence House, the faint hum of a shredder, and decades-old secrets turning to dust. The world is reeling as this betrayal unfolds, and the truth is only beginning to surface. Stick around to dive into the heart of this royal drama. It all began on a quiet afternoon in July 2025 when whispers turned into a full-blown storm. Sources close to the palace reported seeing Queen Camilla in a private office, methodically feeding Princess Diana's personal letters into a shredder. These weren't ordinary notes. They were intimate, handwritten messages from Diana during her turbulent marriage to King Charles, capturing her innermost thoughts, fears, and hopes. The discovery has reopened old wounds, thrusting the royal family into a controversy that could redefine their public image. To grasp the weight of this moment, let's rewind. Princess Diana married Charles in a fairy tale wedding in 1981, but the union quickly soured due to his affair with Camilla. Their divorce in 1996 marked a painful chapter, and Diana's death in a Paris car crash in 1997 left behind a legacy preserved in her writings. These letters, some addressed to Charles, others to trusted aides like her butler Paul Burrell, were thought to be locked away in the royal vault, a sacred archive of her life. Until now, the allegations paint a vivid scene. Camilla, according to witnesses, accessed these documents, possibly with permission from Charles or through her own influence as queen consort. Reports suggest she was seen late one evening, alone, with a stack of papers, tearing them apart and feeding them into the machine. The motive remains murky, but speculation points to an attempt to erase damaging details. One source claims a letter referenced Diana confronting Charles about cufflinks engraved with Camilla's initials, a gift that symbolized her presence in their marriage. Another might have detailed Diana's emotional pleas for support, painting Camilla as a central figure in her distress. The turning point came when a staff member, on a routine check, walked in and caught her. Startled, Camilla allegedly froze, her hands trembling as the shredder whirred. Overcome with emotion, she broke down in tears, reportedly saying, "I had to protect us." That raw moment was captured on security cameras, and within days, the footage leaked to the press, igniting a firestorm. Social media exploded with "Justice for Diana" trending globally as fans mourned the loss of Diana's voice. The image of Camilla crying only fueled the narrative of guilt, though her supporters argue it was a moment of panic, not malice. Context is crucial to understanding this saga. Camilla's relationship with Diana was never cordial. Diana's famous 1995 BBC interview, where she said, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded," cemented Camilla's role as the other woman. After Diana's death, Camilla worked tirelessly to rehabilitate her image, marrying Charles in 2005 and earning the title of Queen Consort in 2022. This incident, however, threatens to undo years of effort, raising questions about her power within the palace and her sway over Charles. An investigation is now underway to assess the damage. Experts estimate dozens of letters may have been destroyed, each a potential piece of history. Some might have chronicled Diana's fears for her safety, echoing her pre-death claims of being followed or threatened. Others could have included her dreams for Princes William and Harry, offering a mother's perspective lost to time. The destruction could skew historical narratives, leaving scholars and Diana's admirers demanding accountability. The Malisi has remained tight-lipped, fueling theories that more letters might still be at risk. Charles's role adds another layer of intrigue. As king, he holds ultimate authority over royal archives, leading to speculation about his knowledge or consent. Did he turn a blind eye? Did he encourage Camilla to act? His silence since the leak has only deepened the mystery, with Buckingham Palace issuing no official statement. This vacuum has allowed rumors to flourish, some suggesting Charles wanted to bury evidence of his own failings during the marriage. The public's response has been visceral. Protests have sprung up outside Kensington Palace and Clarence House, with signs reading, "Respect Diana's legacy," and calls for Camilla to step down as consort. Online, the debate rages, with Diana's fans accusing Camilla of rewriting history, while others defend her as a woman under pressure. The scandal's timing is particularly awkward, coinciding with preparations for a state visit in August 2025, which could now be marred by public backlash. Within the family, the fallout could be seismic. Prince William, who has championed his mother's memory through initiatives like the Diana Award, may feel compelled to respond. His relationship with Camilla has been strained, and this could widen that rift. Prince Harry, already distanced after Spare, might seize the moment to criticize further, given his past jabs at her influence. The brothers' unity, fragile since their mother's death, could face another test. New developments keep the story alive. Leaks suggest some letters survived, possibly hidden by loyal staff who foresaw this risk. These documents might contain unfiltered accounts of Diana's life, from her battles with bulimia to her charity work. If released, they could either exonerate or condemn Camilla, depending on their content. The palace is reportedly scrambling to control the narrative, but the damage is done. Historically, the royal family has weathered scandals. Edward VIII's abdication, Princess Margaret's love affairs. But this feels different. Diana's global icon status amplifies the stakes. Her letters were more than personal. They were a cultural touchstone, reflecting her vulnerability and strength. Destroying them is seen by many as an attack on that legacy, a move that could haunt the monarchy for generations. The legal angle adds complexity. While the letters are private property, their destruction raises ethical questions about historical preservation. Could Camilla face legal scrutiny if proven to have acted without authorization? Some legal experts argue yes, citing laws around cultural heritage, though the royal family status might shield her. The investigation's outcome could set a precedent, forcing the palace to open its archives to public scrutiny. Media coverage has been relentless. Tabloids like The Sun and Daily Mail have run daily updates, while international outlets debate the implications. In the US, CNN aired a special on Diana's legacy, tying it to this scandal. The global spotlight has intensified pressure on Charles to act, yet his inaction suggests a strategy of waiting out the storm. Inside the palace, staff are divided. Some view Camilla's actions as a desperate bid to protect Charles, others as a betrayal of trust. The shredding incident has reportedly led to resignations, with aides unwilling to be associated with the cover-up. This internal discord could weaken the monarchy's cohesion at a critical time, especially with economic challenges and public sentiment already strained. As the investigation deepens, forensic experts are analyzing remnants from the shredder, hoping to piece together the lost words. Early findings suggest some letters dated back to the early 1990s, a period of intense media scrutiny for Diana. If successful, this could partially restore what was lost, though the emotional impact remains irreparable for her fans. The personal toll on Camilla is evident. Beyond the tears, reports describe her retreating from public duties, a rare move that signals distress. Charles has been seen visiting her privately, hinting at a personal struggle behind closed doors. Yet this hasn't quelled public anger, with petitions gaining traction to demand transparency. William and Harry's potential reactions loom large. William's focus on mental health advocacy, inspired by Diana, might prompt a public statement. Harry, from California, could use his platform to reignite his feud, especially if the letters touched on his childhood. Their responses could either unify or fracture the family further. Culturally, the scandal taps into a fascination with Diana's life. Books, documentaries, and even a recent Netflix series have kept her story alive. This incident feels like a sequel, thrusting her ghost back into the spotlight. Fans are scouring archives for other writings, hoping to preserve what remains. The political ramifications are subtle but real. With a general election looming in the UK, opposition parties might exploit the monarchy's woes to question its relevance. The government, traditionally supportive, could face pressure to intervene, though its hands are tied by royal autonomy. As days pass, new leaks trickle out. A former aide claims Diana entrusted copies of her letters to a friend overseas, a safeguard against tampering. If true, these could surface, offering a counter-narrative. The palace's next move, silence or disclosure, will shape the story's arc. The world watches, waiting for clarity. Was this a calculated act or a moment of weakness? The answer lies in the shadows of Clarence House, where the shredder's hum still echoes. And just as the dust begins to settle, a courier delivers a sealed envelope to a London address, a new letter, unopened, hinting at secrets yet to unravel. What will it reveal? The royal saga is far from over.